top 5s and 9 top 10s. Dale Sinners currently sitting second in points in the number 25 out of Cassville, Missouri. 7 wins on the year, but missing 1 race. The week we had storm damage has cost him that points lead, so he's battling back up there trying to catch Mr. Dylan Bowman in that 69 machine. Dylan holding on tight, showing up every week. Sean Coates in the number 34 machine out of Joplin, Missouri, currently sitting third in points. 5 top 5s and 6 top 10s, helping him stay up that way. Landon McLaughlin out of Aurora, Missouri, currently sitting 4th in points. And Mark Simon out of Buffalo, Missouri in the number 23 machine, sitting at your top 5. We'll get our lineups ready here. Again, we are live here on our Facebook page, Monett Motor Speedway, also through Show Me Dirt. Hot Laps and Heat Races being brought to you by J&M Pallet Company. Southwest Missouri's leader in pallets, proudly putting customers and quality first since 2001. Dale Sinners gonna start on the pole out of Cassville, Missouri. On his outside is gonna be Dustin Isaacs in that 714 machine out of Ava. Anthony Austin, that number 72 machine out of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Gonna start inside row number 2. Jared Hilton due to start on the outside. Not gonna make it. We're gonna replace him with Jesse Stovall's 2007 Chevy pickup. These guys are looking for the Ozark Fiber restart zone. They come into turn number 4. Here we go. Green Flag Racing and Monett Motor Speedway. Dale Sinners, your leader, heading into turn numbers 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Sinners already stretching out his lead as they head into turns number 3 and 4. 714 to Dustin Isaacs in that setting spot. Anthony is currently sitting in third. Dale Sinners in number 25 going around for lap number 2 here. Running a 20.407 that time by Dustin Isaacs. Running a 21.221. 2.5 seconds back already in that 714 machine. Anthony Austin another 1.1 seconds behind. Everybody pretty stretched out as we come to lap number 3 here. Dale Sinners with a 3.5 second lead over the 714 of Dustin Isaacs here in your Pure Stock Heat Race number 1. That 25 machine has been on a rail all season, looking for win number 8 this year. If we can dot all his I's and cross all his T's. Gaining just about a whole second every lap here. Last time by was 4.3 seconds. This time looking like 5-0, so just a half a second gain here on lap number 5. Dale Sinners again, if you're just tuning in, number 25 is your leader. 714, Dustin Isaacs sitting in second, and Anthony Aust rounding out your top 5 here. A lot of popping and crackling coming from that 25 machine. Looks like we got 52 watching live with us here, jumping up to 56 on Show Me Dirt and Monett Motor Speedway. Dale Centers, the 5.742 lead over 14 of Dustin Isaacs. Looking like a whole straightaway lead, almost half a track lead over the 714 of Isaacs. Anthony Austin, that third spot. White flag for leader number 25 of Dale Centers. Dustin Isaacs takes that same white flag as he goes on. Anthony Austin, the 72, making his way around 1 and 2. Meanwhile, on the other side of the track, it's the number 25 of Dale Centers taking home the win here in Pure Stock Heat Race to number 1. Dustin Isaacs catching that second place. And Anthony Austin rounding out your top 5. Again, Dale Centers, a margin of victory, 6.462. Dustin Isaacs running his fastest lap that last time by. Dustin Isaacs running his fastest lap that last time by a 20.930. Heat race number 2 making his way onto the track now. Dean Kimberling in the 54 machine starting on the pole. On his outside is going to be Brandon Sanders in number 64 machine. Inside row number 2, going to be the 69 of Dylan Bowman. Green flag, here we go. Steve Wharf starting outside row number 2 in that 42. Brandon Sanders. Wharf looking on the bottom side. Sanders getting it figured out. Bowman starting to reel in Wharf. There's the head through 3 and 4 coming around the lead. Lap number 1 is going to be the number 64, Brandon Sanders. Wharf in that second spot. Dylan Bowman in that third position. And Dean Kimberling rounding out the field there. Wharf on the bottom side looking to take the lead here on lap number 2. Steve Wharf, you know, your new leader coming into turn 3 and 4. Dylan Bowman looking to go on the bottom side. He's going to try to take that second spot away. Different field coming around for lap number 2 of your Pure Stock Heat Race number 2. Steve Wharf, your new leader. Dylan Bowman in that second spot. Brandon Sanders moves back to third after starting on the pole. And Dean Kimberling is in the rear. In 63 watching live at home right now. Hey, I appreciate the compliments, Miss Misty. I'm out here trying my best. Steve Wharf, your leader, his lead starts to grow as 1.224 that last time by over the 69 of Dylan Bowman. We'll see what it is here on lap number 4. Halfway through your Pure Stock Heat Race number 2. 1.279 the lead over the 69 of Dylan Bowman. Bowman and Brandon Sanders both running their fastest lap that last time by. Bowman running a 20.914. Steve Wharf in the 42 machine just this close to running his best lap. 20.415 that last time by. Best lap 20.412. 69 at Dylan Bowman, 1.7 seconds behind here as we got 2 phalanges in the air. 2 more laps to go here. Evan Clark, we appreciate you for watching, buddy. We love Show Me Dirt here. Mason, welcome to the party. Michael Scott Leach, welcome, my friend. White flag coming out here, leader of the 42 of Steve Wharf. Out front by 2.5 seconds over the 69 of Dylan Bowman. About 3/4 of a straightaway lead. Coming around to the checkered flag, number 42 is Steve Wharf, going to take the win. 2 seconds, your margin of victory of the 69 machine of Dylan Bowman. Brandon Sanders coming in that 3rd spot, and Dean Kimberling rounding out the field. Meanwhile, out front, the 42 of Steve Wharf taking home the win. B Modifieds getting ready to make their way out next, brought to you by Davis & Sons. Again, each green flag being brought to you by Freedom Bank. Banking on freedom for generations to come. I got some Freedom Bank swag up here. We'll see if I can give that away here in the second half. All right, as they're making their way on the field, they're going to get all lined up. Zane McCracken out of Monett, Missouri, and the number 22 going to start on the pole here. Hoyt Miller, young Hoyt Miller out of Cross Timbers, Missouri, going to start in that 2nd spot right outside Zane McCracken. A couple of youngins. 56 of Hoyt Miller going to start on the outside pole there. Mitch Keeter keeping it plain and simple, racing a bean mod here for your Davis & Sons USRA Heat Race number 1. He's going to start inside row number 2. Frank Washevitz in that 37W machine coming all the way from Nixa, Missouri. Going to start outside of Mitch Keeter. Inside row number 3 is going to be Andrew Kimsey in the 25K machine coming all the way from Independence, Kansas. And on his outside, Mr. Andy Ost out of Bentonville, Arkansas, looking very, very fast in hot laps. We'll see how it translates. Coming from the rear here in your Davis & Sons USRA B Modified Heat Race number 1. Hey, if you are watching on our Facebook Live, be sure to give us a like and a share. And I want you to comment. Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts on the screen if you're watching from Show Me Live. Show Me Dirt Live, rather. Or from our Facebook page at Monett Motor Speedway. A big thank you to Grand Tire, located on Highway 37 in Pierce City, Jefferson Avenue in Aurora, Old Highway 37 in Cassville, and 20th Street in Joplin. They offer a complete selection of car and truck tires and have thousands of tires in stock at the industry's top manufacturers. Find your nearest location and give them a call today. We got them watching all the way from West Central Arkansas. Jan Phillips, we appreciate you. Les Blackburn rooting for Hoyt Miller out there. A big thank you to Lance Matlock, your local Berry County, Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. He's a multi-line agent here in Monett and looking forward to assisting you with your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Just like a lot of you here today, Lance lives here in Monett and promises to assist you with the professionalism and quality customer service. Located at 100 Chapel Drive, Suite F here in Monett. Go give Lance a visit 9 to 5 through Monday through Friday, or give him a call at 236-0422. We got Dewey, Oklahoma watching. We got them all over. Again, just getting the track worked in just a little bit here. Got some water going on the track, so we want to make the best racing surface for all of our fans as we can, and our racers alike. The Dallas Cox watching from Grove, Oklahoma. We got a Wesco Home Furnishings in Grove, Oklahoma. We also got a Wesco Home Furnishings here in Monett, open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday and Saturday 9 to 5. We're located at 819 East Highway 60 here in Monett. Come visit me and my fantastic help, Miss Shonda, and longtime manager of our Castle location, Mr. Mark Whittemire. Together we can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Our sales staff will help you work to select the pieces that fit your lifestyle, your home, or your budget. You can be confident when you shop at Wesco Home Furnishings, you're getting the best overall value in town. With everything from living room, dining room, bedroom, home and office, not to mention bedding and appliances, we got you covered. Come in and give us a call at 235-5422. Dallas, we'd love to have you. We're having late models next week. If you haven't heard, we got the Revival Tour coming into town here. Hopefully, if you're not racing, we could, it'd be a good night to come be a spectator. Not seeing the Hoyt Miller machine. Hopefully everything's all right. Maybe that's who lost their drive shaft earlier. All right. Looks like Mitch Keeter going to start on the pole now. Zane McCracken going to start on his outside. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone as they make their way around 3 and 4. Freedom Bank green flag. Here we go. Mitch Keeter to the lead right now. The two fastest in hot lap side by side, making their way down the backstretch. This is going to be a good one. Strap in and strap on. Here we go. Coming around to lead lap number 1 is going to be a 72 of Andy Ost. Out front of Mitch Keeter in that number 1 machine. 0.8 of a second the distance between two. Zane McCracken holding on for that third spot right now. 37 of Frank Washevitz. Rounding out your top 4. Andrew Kimsey holding up the rear there in the 25K. Meanwhile, out front, Mitch Keeter takes the lead. Keeter now your leader out front by 1.436 seconds as he makes his way down the back stretch. We have a spin, 2 of them spinning, and they barely nudge each other down the back stretch there. 22 machine of Zane McCracken. Spinning there, bringing out your Joplin Lockheed caution flag here on lap number 2. Doesn't look to be a whole lot of damage. Zane McCracken spinning there, coming into turn number 3. Frank Washevitz right behind him. Tried to do all that he could to avoid him, but he does get into him just a little bit. Everybody should be able to get right back up to racing. Is there a flat tire on that, buddy? Thomas Towing working on getting them guys separated. A big thank you to Quick Draw Guns, located right down the road here at 601 South Kyler. They're your full-service gun shop. But they also do custom laser engraving on tumblers, firearm parts, and other items that you would like engraved. They're open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturdays. They also have a massive catalog at QuickDrawGun.com. Quick Draw Gun is here to serve you for all your gun needs. If you have any questions for them, visit their Facebook page or give them a call, 354-8633. All right, lights are out, ready to get it on. One up more again. Mitch Keeter out front, Andy Ost. And Andrew Kim's in the 25K. The other drivers going to the back there. Green flag. Mitch Keeter sends her off into turn number 1. Comes around turn number 2. Andy Ost not very far behind. But as they go down the backstretch, you see he starts to stretch it out just a little bit. Ost running that top side. Mitch Keeter right through the middle. Not normally in your USRA B modifieds, but running 1 tonight. And we appreciate him for being here as he makes his way here on lap number 3. Mitch Keeter out front by half a second that last time by over the 72 of Andy. Ost not very far behind. Mitch Keeter stretching out another 0.4 of a second over the 72 of Andy Ost here in your Davis & Sons USRA B modified heat race number 1. Andrew Kimsey gets some lap time back there in the rear. Keeter out front, running his fastest lap that last time by, running at 18.684. Andy Ost just a tick off that one with an 18.789. Coming off of turn number 4, going to be 2 to go this time by here at your Davis & Sons USRA B modified race number 1. Down the backstretch they work. Lap number 6 here. Mitch Keeter out front by 1 second over the 72 of Andy Ost. White flag coming out for your leader, the number 1 of Mitch Keeter. Stretched out just a little bit here. 1.1 seconds behind is the 72 of Andy Ost, making their way down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Andrew Kimsey taking the white flag there, heading off into 1 and 2. Coming out of turn number 4, going to be your winner here. Mitch Keeter in the number 1 B modified here for your USRA B modifieds. That's all I can say. I messed up. I'm here to admit it. But they are being brought to you by Davis & Sons. In all of our hot laps and heat races being brought to you by J&M Pallet Company. We appreciate them very, very much. Mitch Keeter taking the win there by 1.5 seconds over Andy Ost in that 72 machine. Andrew Kimsey coming in third. All right, Davis & Sons USRA B modified heat race number 2 getting ready to make their way onto the track now. Oh, I didn't see Zayton McCracken making his way to the pits there. Again, we got 105 watching live on Facebook. If you're here, be sure to like and share. Show them everything that we've got going on here at Monett Motor Speedway. Again, folks, let me tell you about my friend Thomas Shaw Jr. My man Tombo promotes everything dirt, and he does it at a really high level through his pride and joy. Show Me Dirt. Show Me Dirt is your go-to source for Southwest Missouri's exhilarating dirt track racing scene. Join them on one of their many social media outlets as they dive into heart-pounding action at the region's premier tracks. Awesome dirt tracks in Southwest Missouri like E3, Lebanon Midway, Nevada, Hillbilly Speedway, Twister Rally, and of course, Monett Motor Speedway. Be sure to subscribe for thrilling action. Your Davis & Sons USA B Modifieds coming onto the track here. Heat race number 2, starting on the pole. Looks like it's going to be the 00 of Kason Harris, the number 9 of Brennan Baum, not able to make it out. On his outside is going to be the 52 out of Miami, Oklahoma of Brett Testerman. Starting inside row number 2 is going to be currently second in points, Mr. Kelly Chick Hicks in the number 32 machine. On his outside, Patrick Lewis in that 24L machine. We're going to roll the track a little more here. That'll give me a chance to tell you a little bit about High Five Sports Grill. Good friends, good food, good times at High Five Sports Grill. Every game is an event. Gather with friends and family for unforgettable moments where every play is celebrated with high fives all around. Check them out right down the road here at 864 US Highway 60 in Monett. My man Anthony Ferrara Jr. watching, former Cardinal. The lights are out. We're ready to get this thing started here. I guess Jesse's going to be our pace truck as he makes his way down to the infield. Green flag. Kason Harris. Green flag being brought to you by Freedom Bank. Again, Kason Harris, your national points leader in your USRA B Modifieds. We're awfully proud of him. Kason Harris, your leader, heading off into turn 3 and 4. Kelly Chick Hicks in that second spot. Brett Testerman settling it in third. And Mr. Lewis rounding out your field there. One lap in the books. 19.212 for the 00. Kason Harris. Kelly Chick Hicks 1.2 seconds. The distance between the two already. Kason Harris blazing a trail. Patrick Lewis going to sneak around Brett Testerman. He'll take that third spot away. Testerman will settle in for fourth. Kason Harris out front by 1.633 that last time by. Running a 19.187. Kelly Chick Hicks 19.573. Currently 1 and 2 in points and 1 and 2 here in your Davis & Sons USRA B Modified Heat Race number 2. Lewis getting a little high coming off of turn number 2. Brett Testerman in the 52 machine looks like he's going to take her back to the back. Meanwhile, out front, halfway through your Davis & Sons USRA B Modified Heat Race number 2, Kason Harris is your leader. Got a 2.84 second lead over the 32 at Kelly Chick Hicks. Patrick Lewis doing his best to reel him in here. Going 3 and 4, going to take a look at that bottom side, shows them the nose, tucks it right back in. Kason Harris running his fastest lap that last time by. Patrick Lewis doing the same into that 24L machine. He's on the bottom side of Hicks as they make their way down the backstretch. Not going anywhere. Harris taking the 2 to go that time by. Continues to get faster and faster as we go deeper and deeper into heat race number 2 here. 18.69 for that last time by. 4.5 second lead over Kelly Chick Hicks in that 32 machine. Patrick Lewis again going to take a look to that bottom side, trying to look for some fresh dirt. Kason Harris hitting all his marks just right, coming through 3 and 4. Taking a look at another black and white checkered flag here on Heat Race 2 drag race for that second spot. Going to be 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks taking home the win there. Kason Harris taking the win there in your Davis & Sons USRA B Modified Heat Race number 2. 5.5 seconds. The margin of victory over the 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. Again, a 1 and 2 in points, 1 and 2 in your finish here in your Davis & Sons USRA B Modified Heat Race number 2. Bomber Heat Race number 1 making their way onto the track now. Starting on the pole is going to be Mr. Brandon Bishop in the 3J machine out of Republic, Missouri. On his outside is going to be Michael Grosbeck in the 32 out of Flemington, Missouri. Inside row number 2 is going to be Jesse Parmalee Adam Neosho in the 82, and on his outside, Mr. Zachary Riddick in the 32R. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on. All right, Brandon Bishop brings them out of turn number 3, hits that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Green flag being brought to you by Freedom Bank. It's a tight race for the lead as they head their way down the backstretch. 3 and 32 machines. Michael Grosbeck in that 32 machine on the outside. Number 3J of Brandon Bishop on the inside. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Looks like it's going to be the 3J of Brandon Bishop here, running a 23.871. 9/100ths of a second between him and the 32 of Grosbeck. Grosbeck, as they make their way down the backstretch, takes the lead from the 3J. Number 82 of Jesse Parmalee also trying to make some moves on the inside of the 32 machine of Zachary Riddick. Lap number 2 in the books here. Michael Grosbeck out front by 0.3 of a second. The 3J of Brandon Bishop not far behind him. Still side-by-side racing for that third spot. Zachary Riddick and Jesse Parmalee. Parmalee with the advantage on the bottom side. He'll take over that third spot. Coming to lap number 3 here. Michael Grosbeck still your leader. Halfway through, Michael Grosbeck still your leader. Brandon Bishop in that second spot. Jesse Parmalee settling into third. A lot of smoke coming from that 82 machine of Parmalee as they make their way down the front stretch. The hood looks to be coming up there on your 32R machine to Zachary Riddick. Hopefully that doesn't present a problem later on in the race here. .32 Michael Grosbeck brings him around 3 and 4. White flag for your leader, the 32 machine of Michael Grosbeck. 1 second back is the 3J of Brandon Bishop. I don't know if he'll have enough time to get anything done here. Jesse Parmalee with a little bit of a rub issue, taking care of all of our mosquito needs. Checkered flag coming out for the 32 machine of Michael Grosbeck. Grosbeck taking the win here over Brandon Bishop in that 3J machine. Half a second. Your distance between the 3J and the 32. Jesse Parmalee coming in that third spot in the 82 machine. And Zachary Riddick rounding out your Bomber Heat Race number 1. Heat Race number 2 getting ready to make their way onto the track now. Starting on the pole is going to be your current points leader out of Pineville, Missouri, James DeWitt, that 930 machine on his outside. Daryl Riddick in the 29 out of Aurora, Missouri. Inside row number 2 is going to be Michael Gillis in the 33 out of Clover, Missouri. On his outside, Willie Gamble in the number 7 machine. DeWitt and Riddick, your front row. Gillis and Gamble, row number 2. Again, 6 laps the distance here. Again, big thank you to J&M Pallet Company for sponsoring our hot laps and heat races. They've been the most reliable supplier of quality pallets at fair prices, backed by superior service. J&M Pallet Company is located just south of us here in Cassville, Missouri, and they're celebrating 25 years in business for all your pallet needs. We appreciate them. Give them a holler at 417-847-6732 for all of your pallet needs. DeWitt brings them around 3 and 4, looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. We are Green Flag Racing here, brought to you by Freedom Bank. 9:30, James DeWitt ships it off into 1 and 2. 29 of Daryl Riddick in tow. Riddick gonna look to the bottom side. It's gonna get interesting right off the bat. Watch out for Willie Gamble. He looks fast as he makes his way around the 33 machine of Michael Gillis. He's gonna look. Are we gonna make 3 wide for this thing right off the bat here? Looks like a little Honda Prelude in that little number 7. Daryl Riddick taking credit for the lead there on lap number 1. James DeWitt, he was second, but watch out. We're going to be 3 wide heading off into turn 3 and 4. Who knew you could get this much excitement out of your bomber class? I did. Daryl Riddick still your leader. James DeWitt and Willie Gamble side by side for that second spot. Watch out. James DeWitt trying to take the lead back from the outside. Willie Gamble again on the bottom side, going to look for the lead as he goes down the backstretch. They're nose to nose here, heading through 3 and 4. Willie Gamble on the bottom side. Daryl Riddick on the top side. Gamble going to lead a lap number 3 here halfway through your bomber heat race number 2. Willie Gamble, your new leader. Daryl Riddick moves back to that 3rd spot. Problems on the James DeWitt machine. He moves back to 4th. Michael Gillis gets around him. Gamble coming around to lead lap number 4. That's 2 to go here. Daryl Riddick 9/10 of a second back behind the number 7 machine. James DeWitt looking to at least get his 3rd spot back from the 33 machine of Michael Gillis as they head down the backstretch. It's going to be white flag this next time by Willie Gamble on that beautiful number 7 Prelude. First time out, I believe, this year. Doesn't look familiar anyway. 7 Machino, Willie Gamble heads down the backstretch. Daryl Riddick 1.5 seconds back behind that last time by Michael Gillis. James DeWitt, that is your field. Coming to the checkered flag, going to be Mr. Willie Gamble taking home the win from the rear. Daryl Riddick finishing 2.331 seconds behind in that number 29 machine. Michael Gillis taking that 3rd spot. And James DeWitt in the 9:30, your current points leader, finishing last in that one. Hopefully you can get that all fixed up. Willie Gamble taking the heat race win there in your bomber class. Taking a victory lap. Give it up for Mr. Willie Gamble as he makes his way down the front stretch. Midwest Modifieds. Yes, don't forget to mention next week, July 7th, we got 2,000 to win here from your Revival Late Model Series. It's going to be a heck of a night. We'd love to see you here. The lights are out. We're ready to get it on. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 33 of Steve Muhlenberg out of Sparta, Missouri on his outside. The 929 of Garrett Thompson making his way back to Monett Motor Speedway out of Joplin, Missouri. Inside row number 2 is going to be Tommy Steele in the 42 machine out of Brookline, Missouri on his outside. Going to be Corey Henson in that number 6 out of Lebanon, Missouri. Doug Testerman and Kyle Thompson are going to be row number 3, and starting in the rear, Mr. Pete Richardson. Green flag brought to you by Freedom Bank. We're hitting out the Ozark Fiber restart zone, and Steve Muhlenberg shipping them off into turn number 1. Muhlenberg, your leader, going down into the backstretch here. The 929 of Garrett Thompson in that 2nd spot. 42 machine, not coming up here on our My Race Pass, but he is currently sitting 3rd. Muhlenberg, Thompson, still your top 3. Pete Richardson making his way up into the top 5 already. Muhlenberg leading by 0.3 of a second that last time by with a 929. Garrett Thompson trying to work that high side as he makes his way down the front stretch here. He's going to try to get around him the hard way here as he looks around him. 929 to Garrett Thompson right there at his back. Steve Muhlenberg just a 0.3 of a second lead that last time by. Thompson gaining on a 1.7. That last time by. Shows him his nose on his outside. They're side by side as they go down the backstretch. Muhlenberg gonna push it a little harder here. Coming to lap number 4, gonna be halfway through
Your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 1. Muhlenberg out front. Garrett Thompson that second spot. Tommy still trying to fight off Pete Richardson, or Kyle Thompson rather. Thompson again not showing on our My Race Pass. Thompson climbs up to that third spot, but the 42 of Pete still, Tommy still rather, not anywhere. Steve Muhlenberg still your leader, 2/10 of a second the distance. Garrett Thompson going to try something a little different. Look to the inside. Kyle Thompson in the 292, currently running that third spot. Tommy still, and Pete Richardson rounding out your top 5. 2 to go this time by for your leader, 33 is Steve Muhlenberg. Pete Richardson looking to the bottom side of Tommy still as they make their way down the back stretch side by side. Heading off on turn 3 and 4. White flag coming out for your leader. The number 33 is Steve Muhlenberg. Just a short distance between Garrett Thompson and Steve Muhlenberg. 4/10 of a second. Now or never. Actually, it's just the heat races, so you're okay. You're okay, little buddy. Steve Muhlenberg, number 33 machine, gonna take the win here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 1. 9:29 to Garrett Thompson coming in that second spot. Brother Kyle Thompson right behind him in that third. Tommy Still and Pete Richardson, a good battle. Tommy Still gonna win that. Pete Richardson coming in that 5th spot. Corey Henson 6th. Doug Testerman rather in the 5:07. Heat race number 2 of your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modifieds making their way onto the track now. Starting on the pole out of Crane, Missouri is going to be Ronnie Maples in the 12M machine. On his outside is going to be the number 27 of Jeff Ayers coming all the way from Stockton, Missouri. Inside row number 2 is going to be Dustin Dennison in the 5D out of Independence, Missouri on his outside. Current points leader, the number 33G of Michael Gillis. Inside row number 3, 7 wins on the year, going to try to make it 8 or 6, 7 or 8. It's the 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper coming all the way from Billings, Missouri on his outside. Daryl Aelio. I don't know how to say his last name, and I apologize. Hopefully it's up on My Race Pass. Kind of looking like the old Ralph Earnhardt, number 8 there. And starting in the rear there, making his return to Monett Motor Speedway, the 21 of Jordan Holloway. Maples gets him started off of turn number 4. Green flag, here we go. Maples and Ayers sends him in 3 wide for the come off of Maples the sandwich. Ayers and the number 27, your current leader. Watch out on the bottom side. It's going to be the 5D of Dustin Dennison. Ayers going to lead lap number 1. Dennison in that second spot. Ronnie Maples 3rd. Sundance Keeper up to 4th already, and Michael Gillis in 5th. Out front, big battle for the lead here. Jeff Ayers, Dustin Dennison on the bottom side, looking good. Oh, they get together. Contact between the 27 of Ayers and Dennison. That almost cost Dennison a couple more spots. He lands it in 2nd. Sundance Keeper up in that 3rd spot. Ronnie Maples in 4th. Out front, Dustin Dennison, that 5D starting to stretch out the lead. Almost a whole second lead over the 27 of Jeff Ayers at the moment. Ronnie Maples on the top side of Sundance Keeper. Gillis way high, way up on the marbles. Gonna cost them a little bit of track position. Just 1 spot to the 21 of Gordon Holloway. Holloway enters your top 5. Dustin Dennison out front by 9/10 of a second over the 27 of Jeff Ayers. Ayers getting faster and faster with each lap, running a 19.245, that last time by 0.3 of a second faster than a 5D or Dustin Dennison, trying to reel him in here. I appreciate it, Mr. Robert. 5D, Dustin Dennison looking at the white flag this time by 27 of Ayers in his revenge era. Looking to go around the top side. See if he can make it stick as he goes down the backstretch. Loses a little bit of ground. Dustin Dennison fast on the stretches. Holding on to that inside line. Ronnie Maples in that third spot. Sundance Keeper in fourth. Taking the checkered flag. Going to be Dustin Dennison, that 5D machine. Jeff Ayers half a second back in the 27. Ronnie Maples finished in third. Sundance Keeper making it all the way up to fourth. And Jordan Holloway rounding out your top 5. Again, Dustin Dennison winning by half a second there over Jeff Ayers. Ronnie Maples coming in third. Sundance Keeper fourth. And Jordan Holloway rounding out your top 5. Legends getting ready to make their way onto the track now. I hear a lot over the weeks. This is a lot of people's favorite class. A lot of good excitement, especially out of your top 4. Good racing every week. Case and Harris in the 00 again this week. Case and Harrison, the OOH, going to start on the pole there. Kenny Foster in number 55, going to start on his outside. Kenny Foster coming out of Spokane, Missouri in the 55 machine. Tanner Foster, your current points leader out of Spokane, in the 1 machine, going to start inside of row number 2. Zerny Vess in the 85 machine, starting on his outside, traveling all the way from Nixa, Missouri. Inside row number 2, or rather, let me start over. Timeout. Starting inside of row number 3 is going to be 38 machine of Dave Smith out of Rogers, Arkansas, on his outside, the 00 of Smoke Metcalf. Smoke coming all the way from Gentry, Arkansas, doing his very good job every week. Not sure I see him out there. Kaylee Smith in the 83 machine out of Rogers, Arkansas. We'll move up Kaylee. Get this thing started. The lights are out. Flagman Chip Avramovitz ready to get this thing started, as this is our last heat race before we head off into intermission. We appreciate everyone who shared and helped and watched us live. Tanner Foster trying to get this thing started way early. Kenny Foster, rather. We'll give her another shot. Again, one more big shout out from my man Tombo with Show Me Dirt. Be sure to subscribe to his Facebook page and also his YouTube page. I'll watch it on the way home. See how many times I fumbled everything up. We are ready to get this thing started here as they come through 3 and 4. Once again, looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Kason Harris hits that loud pedal. Here we go. Kason Harris, your leader, going through 3 and 4. Got a pair of Fosters in 2nd and 3rd. 85 machine of Zerny Vest right there. Crawls up into 3rd. You're looking to take away that 2nd spot, but we have a caution flag. I'm too busy looking right. I forgot to look left. Caution being brought to you by Joplin Lock and Key. With over 20 years of locksmith experience, Joplin Lock and Key offers automotive, commercial, and residential locksmith services, and they'll even come to you. Again, one more big thank you to J&M Pallet Company for sponsoring our hot laps and heat races. Congratulations on 25 years of being the best around. Maybe I shouldn't sing, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jesse, what are you doing for track prep? He's doing a bunch, and we'd like to thank him. Racing legend, Jesse Stovall. Kills it every week out here, helping us have the best racing surface possible for all of our great racers that show us support every week.
Again, this is our last heat race before we head off into our intermission. Be sure to go down and visit our wonderful help down there in the Pit Stop Grill. My man Phil grilling up those fresh prime cut burgers from right here in Monett. $4 for a prime cut burger, add cheese. Gonna be $4.50. We got hot dogs for $2. I'm sure if you ask nicely, they'll put chili and cheese on just about anything. Speaking of chili and cheese, we got your Frito pie back again this year, $3 bill. That same amount of change will get you some nachos. We got popcorn, pickles, and chips. All kinds of candy, Snickers, Three Musketeers, Twix, Skittles, Starburst, M&M's, in your plain peanut and peanut butter variety. Also wash it down with a nice cold Coca-Cola Classic. Lights are up. We're ready to get it on again. Case and Harris brings them around 3 and 4, looking for that Ozark 5-bar restart zone. Freedom Bank green flag. Here we go. Case and Harris all by his lonesome out front. Zerny Vess again looking for another good restart as he makes his way down the backstretch. He'll hold off into third. Tanner Foster in that second spot. Kenny Foster in third. Zerny Vess on that outside, trying to take that third spot away from Foster. They're nose to nose at the line. It'll give it to Zerny Vess. Sideways, and he gives a little spin. We'll see if he can get it fixed. And he does not. That will bring out the caution here. I'm a big fat liar. He got it going. Case and Harris is your leader. Again, Case and Harris, your leader over Tanner Foster. Kenny Foster back up to that third spot. Watch out. Tanner Foster all over the back bumper of that OOH of Case and Harris as they make their way through 1 and 2. Down the back stretch they go. Tanner Foster trying to get a good run here off of turn number 4. Case and Harris on the bottom side. Shuts the door on him. Tanner Foster going to look to the inside. They are neck and neck, and not neck and neck anymore. Case and Harris just keeps getting those good runs coming out of the turns. Slips up just a little bit. That may open the door on that top side for Tanner Foster, your current points leader. Foster running that middle line instead of following right behind Case and Harris that time. Didn't do him too well that last time by Case and Harris, your leader currently by 0.2 of a second over Tanner Foster. Kenny Foster in that third spot. Kaylee Smith and Forson Zerny Vess rounding out your top 5 here. Gonna be 2 to go this time by 2 flags in the air for Mr. Case and Harris. Tanner Foster still sitting in that second spot, whole second behind now. Kenny Foster, not sure if he missed a gear, something amiss on the Zerny Vess machine as he makes his way down the backstretch. White flag for your leader, the 00 of Case and Harris. Going to try to take it in 2 classes tonight. And we're going to wish him the best. Case and Harris brings him around 3 and 4. Brings it off on turn number 4, looking for that checkered flag. Taking the win here in your INX Legends Heat Race number 1, Case and Harris. 1.273 seconds back. Tanner Foster in that number 1 machine. Kenny Foster finishing 3rd. Kaylee Smith and Zerny Vess rounding out your field. Case and Harris coming around for a victory lap one more time for the INX Legends winner in your heat race, number 1. A good job, Case and Harris. We'll wish them luck in that one. Again, thank you to everybody who watched live on Facebook. We'll throw the poster up one more time. Be watching for our Facebook posts here as we got 2,000 to win, ladies and gentlemen. Jace Parmalee going to do little laps around, practicing for next week for this big event we got coming here. Revival Tour making their way back to Monett Motor Speedway. Again, another big thank you to Show Me Dirt.
All right, that'll do it. And that will also do it for our friends there on Facebook. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for everybody that tuned in and gave a like and a share and some hearts. I'm going to hit that heart real quick. All right, it is intermission time, my friends. Be sure to go down and visit our Pit Stop Grill. Get your hamburger, cheeseburger, hot dog. Use the restroom. Stretch your legs. Look.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got my mic turned to the best of its ability. I've got a blue ticket, 976, 9976, blue, 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 blue.
I can't turn my mic up, guys. I'm sorry.
Blue ticket, blue ticket.
Starting on the pole is going to be the number 69 machine of Dylan Bowman out of Purdy, Missouri. On his outside, Dustin Isaacs in the 1714. Brandon Sanders, Dean Kimberling, row number 2. Andy Oss, Steve Wolf, row number 3. Jared Hilton, Dale Sinners. Let's get it on. We're already bumping and banging. These guys pit together, that's going to be really uncomfortable later. That will bring out the first Joplin lock and key caution here. All right, still looking for ticket, red ticket number 824 and green ticket 5066. Red ticket 6824 and green ticket 5066. All right, going to be an original restart here. Dylan Bowman, Dustin Isaacs, row number 1. Brandon Sanders, Dean Kimberling, row number 2. Sanders going to be out. That'll move Anthony Austin, that 72 machine, up to row at number 2. Lights are out, we're ready to get it on. Dylan Bowman out front. Dylan Bowman with another good jump, the 72 machine. Falls back to that third spot, Dean Kimberling in 4th. Dale Center's already up to that third spot. Watch out, we're getting it. Dylan Bowman coming around to lead lap number 1, 714 machine of Dustin Isaacs. In that second spot, he's really loose coming down. Dale Center's in that third spot, gets pushed off. Center's going to take another look to that outside of the 712 machine of Dustin, 714 machine of Dustin Isaacs rather. Take a look to the inside. Dylan Bowman in the 69 machine, still your leader, 0.8 of a second over Dustin Isaacs in the 714. Center's looking to the bottom side of Isaacs. Isaacs run that way high line. Sinner's gonna try that catfish style. Bowman and Sinners 1 and 2. Dustin Isaacs fighting back on that top side. Your top three starting to get a little closer than ever. 42 machine of Steve Wharf trying to do his best to catch up to that top four, but he's going to spin right there, and everybody will get around him safely, bringing out the caution here on lap number 4. Steve Wharf gets her gathered back up. All right, lights are up. Door double file restart. Dylan Bowman gonna be your leader here. Coming to the green flag. 4 laps in the books. 9 to go. 7 to go, rather. Dale Centers looking to the bottom side. Gonna be 3 wide for the lead going down. Dylan Bowman still out front of Dale Centers here. Centers all over the bottom side. Center's going to take another look to the bottom side. Bowman's fast in the straightaways. Dylan Bowman looking for his first win of the season here as your points leader. Bottom side, Dale Centers tucks her right back in. Bowman, Centers, Isaacs, your top 3. Isaacs right underneath the bottom side of Centers. Centers again on the bottom side of Bowman as they come through 3 and 4. Isaacs looking for a second win of the year. One of the only other cars to win this year. Caution here on lap number 8. Dean Kimberly spinning right there between turn number 3 and 4. Do we have a replay, Mr. Tombo? Dylan Bowman doing his best to hold on to the lead here, looking for his first win as your points leader. Dylan Bowman out front. Dale Centers electing to go to the top side. He's your current second place car, Dustin Isaacs in the 714 on the bottom side of row number 2. Dylan Bowman brings him around 3 and 4. Hits that lap pedal. Here we go. Bowman still on the bottom side. Watch out, Dale Centers on the top side. Got a good run there side by side going down the backstretch. Bowman not trying to release that lead just yet. Dale Centers your leader here, 8 laps in the books, just past your halfway. Dylan Bowman in that second spot. 714 machine of Dustin Isaacs in third. Isaacs giving it all that he's got right there on the back bumper of the 69 machine. Problems on the Wharf machine. You see he's slow at the rear of the field here. Dale Centers earlier 1.889 seconds over the 69. They didn't moment that last time by. Stretching it out to 2.663. Dustin Isaacs in that third spot running his fastest lap at a 2:21.217 that last time. Dale Centers also running his fastest lap at a 20.68. 0.6 of a second difference in those fastest laps there. Again, Dale Centers looking for win at number 8 on the year here. Everyone else but Dustin Isaacs looking for win number 1. White flag for your leader, the 69 of Dale Centers. Dylan Bowman and Dustin Isaacs. Anthony Austin, Dean Kimberling. And coming around 3 and 4, going to be win number 8 on this season. It's going to be the 25 of Dale Centers. Dale Centers in the 25 taking the win, getting an extra $100 for starting in the rear there. Win number 8 on the season. Give it up for the 25 of Dale Centers. Quickly becoming my number 1 Dale in my heart. Dylan Bowman coming in second. Dustin Isaacs in that third spot. Anthony Ost and Dean Kimberling rounding out your top 5 there in your Pure Stock A feature. All right, time to get nasty, my friends. It is your Davidson Sons USA B Modified A feature. Starting on the pole out of Webb City, Missouri is going to be the number 1 machine of Mitch Keeter. On his outside, Andy Austin, the number 72. Inside row number 3, national points leader, Kason Harris. In the 00 out of Bella Vista, Arkansas on his outside, 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. Inside row number 3 is going to be Andrew Kimsey in the 25K machine out of Independence, Kansas on his outside, the 24L of Patrick Lewis. Inside row number 4 is going to be Brett Testerman, the number 25 machine on his outside, Frank Washevitz in the 37W. Due to start on row number 5, Zane McCracken out of Monett, Missouri, and the number 22 machine on his outside, Brennan Baum out of Neosho, Missouri. And starting in the rear, the number 56 machine out of Cross Timbers, Missouri, Hoyt Miller. Lights are out. We're ready to get this thing going. Keeter and Oster, row number 1. Wheel to wheel, door to door. Here they come through 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on! Mitch Keeter shoots it off into 1 and 2. Watch out, we got Andy Oss on the 72 machine over to the bottom side. Keeter on the top side of the white number 1 machine. Andy Oss on the bottom. Oss floater up to that top side. Kason Harris already in the 3rd spot. Kelly Chick Hicks in 4. Battle for first going to be Mitch Keeter in that 1 machine. Andy Oss in this 782. Fast, fast, fast in their hot laps and heat races. Kason Harris enters the chat. Brand new Allen machine this week. Good start to a good race. Shut down. Zane McCracken spins there between 1 and 2. Mitch Keeter out front. Andy Yost. Kason Harris, that's your top 3. Caution flag being brought to you by Joplin Lock and Key. Mitch Keeter, Andy Yost, Kason Harris, Kelly Hicks, and Patrick Lewis, your current top 5. Hoyt Miller, your big mover, already jumping 4 spots from 11th to 7th. Mitch Keeter brings them around 3 and 4. Hits that skinny pedal there, ready to get it on. Kason Harris on the bottom side of Andy Yost. Watch out, problems on Harris machine. Not sure what happened there. That'll probably bring out your Joplin Lock and Key caution again. Tough break for your national points leader, that 00 machine. Looks like taking out 42, not 42, that's my Dexia talking. 24L of Patrick Lewis. Looking at the replay here, brought to you by Midwest Sheet Metals. Well, with that move there, that'll move Mr. Hoyt Miller up into your top 5. Again, big thank you and a big shout out to Lemmy Boba. Excellent lemonades. I saw a ton of fans out here with some lemonades and some bobas. Fresh lemonade, fresh lemons, fresh strawberries. They hooked me up with a strawberry lemon, and it was fantastic. Went with the no sugar option. We also got Philly D's back here if you haven't had your dinner yet. And some ice cream from Wildcat Ice Creams. They're doing an awesome job out here. Hope they got a ton of business during intermission. Lights are out. We're ready to get it back on. Mitch Keeter, Andy Austin, Kason Harris, your top three. Keeter gets him started off of turn number 4. We are all over the place once again. Watch out, Kelly Chikicks jumps into your top 5. Hoyt Miller looking to take that position back as he makes his way down on the bottom side of the 32 of Kelly Chikicks. Brett Testerman enters the chat. Coming up to your 4th spot here. One machine of Mitch Keeter out front by 0.4 of a second that last time by. Andy Oss holding on at 2nd spot. Kason Harris. Kason Harris in that 3rd spot. Brett Testerman and Hoyt Miller are fighting for that 4th position. Top 3 starting to break away just a little bit. Andy Oss all over the backside of Mitch Keeter in that one machine out front. Kason Harris playing follow the leader here. Caution comes out once again here. Caution coming out for the 25 of Andrew Kimsey. Mitch Keeter pulling off the track there. Not sure what the problem on the Keeter machine is. That will change the whole look of this race. Andy Austin, number 72 machine, your new leader. Kason Harris in the 00, Brett Testerman in 3rd. Hoyt Miller and Kelly Chikicks rounding out your top 5. Again, Mitch Keeter pulling off here on lap number 3, your Davidson Sons USRA B Modified A feature. Lights are out, we're ready to get it on. Green flag, here we go. Andy Oss fast out front, your top 4. In a different class from the 72 machine. Hoyt Miller and Brett Testerman somehow getting around the 00 machine. Hoyt Miller and Brett Testerman side by side for that 2nd spot. Kason Harris looking for an opportunity to split those sheets. Hoyt Miller running way on that bottom side. He'll hold on to that 2nd spot. Brett Testerman in 3rd. Andy Oss out front by 1.5 seconds that last time by here. 2 seconds to lead over Hoyt Miller. Again, still fighting side by side. Hoyt Miller doing a good job. Testerman with the advantage there. Just short of halfway here. And your Davidson's USRA B Modified A feature. Andy Austin is your leader. Brett Testerman jumps up to that 2nd spot going around Hoyt Miller in that 56 machine. Kason Harris, your national points leader, sitting in 4th. Also the leader of points here at Monett Motor Speedway. Hoyt Miller taking it back that 2nd spot away. Heck of a battle right now. Caution coming out again for that 22 of Zane McCracken. All right. We'll get Zane McCracken pushed to the infield. We'll get back to racing here. 8 laps in the book, 7 to go. Andy Austin's 72 machine, your current leader. Hoyt Miller and Brett Testerman having an excellent battle for that second spot. Casey Harris got the best seat in the house, watching them both go at it. Kelly Chick Hicks currently sitting in 5th. Oh, we are lights out, ready to get it on. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone coming out of turn number 4. Green flag brought to you by Freedom Bic. Andy Oss on that high side. No stranger to victory lane here at Monett Motor Speedway. Hoyt Miller holding on to that bottom lane for that second spot. Brett Testerman on his outside. Kaysen here is going to have to make moves here pretty quick. Getting ready to come to 5 to go. Side by side, Hoyt Miller and Brett Testerman once again. Andy Oss running that way high side through 1 and 2. Kaysen Harris has had enough of waiting. He's trying to look to the middle there. Brett Testerman way high. Kaysen Harris looking underneath him. Hoyt Miller running way down. Kaysen Harris on the outside of Hoyt Miller. Testerman with that second spot at the moment. Andy Oss got a 2.8 second lead over Brett Testerman at the moment. Kaysen Harris gonna try to go from 4th to 2nd. Harris running way outside as well. That's the move he used. Hollingsworth last week at the flag stand. Good racing last week as well. 72 of Andy Oss out front by 3.298 seconds that last time by. Watch out, Testerman get way high. Kaysen Harris again goes from 4th to 2nd. Now it's smooth sailing. He'll try to reel in Andy Oss. Hoyt Miller up to that 3rd spot off the Testerman mistake. Andy Oss taking that check white flag one more time around. Kaysen Harris in that 2nd spot. Testerman and Hoyt Miller once again battling, but this time it's for 3rd. Running damn near a perfect race. The 72 of Andy Oss gonna take the win here. Kaysen Harris, a well-deserved 2nd place for your national points leader. Brett Testerman, Hoyt Miller finishing 3rd and 4th, and Kelly Chick Hicks rounding out your top 5. Great race there from our Davison Sons USRA B Modified A feature. Andy Oss winning by 5.4 seconds over national points leader and Monett Motor Speedway a points leader 00 of Kaysen Harris. Kaysen jumping 4th to 2nd there on lap number 13 rather. Testerman and Hoyt Miller battling it out for most of the race. Testerman gonna get the better of Hoyt Miller this week. Kelly Chick Hicks rounding out your top 5. Tom for your Obama A feature. Starting on the pole out of Siloam Springs, Arkansas is going to be the number 7 machine of Willie Gamble. On his outside, going to be the number 32 of Michael Grosbeck coming out of the way from Flemington, Missouri. Inside row number 2, Brandon Bishop in the 3J machine out of Republic. On his outside is going to be Daryl Riddick in that number 29. Inside row number 3, Jesse Parmalee from Neosho, Missouri in that 82. And Michael Gillis on his outside in the 33 machine out of Clever, Missouri. Inside row number 4 coming from the rear, the 930 of James DeWitt, your current points leader out of Pineville, Missouri. On his outside, 32R of Zachary Riddick. Gamble enters that Ozark Fiber restart zone, hits that loud pedal. We are green flag racing. 3 wide already. We're into each other as we go down the back track. Number 7 driver Willie Gamble gonna lead a lap that doesn't exist. Parley bringing out the caution here between what am I trying to say? Between turn number 3 and 4. If you can hear me, I'm looking for red ticket number 6854. Red ticket number 6854. Come up and see me in the announcer's booth. Red ticket 6854. Willie Gamble, Michael Groesbeck out front. Again, red ticket 6854. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on. Willie Gamble hits that Ozark Farmer restart zone once again. Green flag, here we go. James DeWitt looking to pass the whole field in one. I was wondering how he was going to do it. Might as well do it all. Lap number 1 as he floats it off way high. Going into turn number 2. That might have caused a flat tire on the 3 machine. Coming around lead lap number 2 here, Willie Gamble on the 7 machine. Willie Gamble out front, the 32 of Michael Groesbeck in that second spot. James DeWitt sitting in third. Gillis and Parmalee battling for that 4th spot. Willie Gamble out front by 2.67 seconds over Michael Groesbeck in that 32 machine. Gillis and Parmalee still side by side. Parmalee looking like he's getting around him. Watch out for the crossover. The 33 of Gillis going to look to the bottom side. Parmalee trying to shut the door on the 33 machine. They're side by side going down the backstretch. That is your only current battle at the moment. Gillis again going to float it up in front of Parmalee. Parmalee again going to look to the inside. Willie Gamble on that 7 machine out front by 3.662 over Michael Groesbeck in the 32 machine. James DeWitt in that 3rd spot. Michael Gillis in 4th. James Parmalee now 5th. Willie Gamble out front by 4.486. Seems like the Honda Preludes always do really well here. We used to have one that dominated in our Enduros last year before. But Willie Gamble out front right now, 5 laps in the books. Coming to lap number 6 as we halfway through your Bomber A feature. Willie Gamble leads another one there. Willie Gamble taking that white flag. Michael Gillis. Daryl Riddick. Here he comes off of turn number 4, taking his first win of the 2024 season. Going to be Willie Gamble in that number 7 machine. .32 at Grosbeck. James DeWitt finishing his 930 machine in that 5th spot. Zachary Riddick finishing 4th. Michael Gillis in 3rd. Daryl Riddick finishing 2nd. And taking his first win of the 2024 race season, Willie Gamble in that number 7 machine, taking home the win. Be sure to stick around after the races. We'll have all of your winners come out here on the front stretch. You can take pictures with the cars, maybe sneak to the pits. Take some pictures with your favorite drivers if they're still here. For your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified A feature. Starting on the pole is going to be Dustin Dennison in the 5D machine out of Independence, Missouri. On his outside is going to be the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg. Inside row number 2, Kyle Thompson, then a 292. Right beside brother Garrett Thompson, then 929, both out of Joplin, Missouri. Inside row number 3 is going to be Jeff Ayers in the number 27 machine out of Stockton, Missouri. On his outside, the 12M of Ronnie Maple. Inside row number 4 is going to be 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper out of Billings, Missouri. On his outside, Tommy Steele in the 42. Inside row number 5, Pete Richardson going to try to get another win here in that 64 machine out of Springfield, Missouri. He'll start from that 9th spot on his outside. Going to be Jordan Holloway in the number 21 out of Monett, Missouri. Inside row number 6, Corey Henson, that 6 out of Lebanon, Missouri. On his outside, current points leader, the 33G of Michael Gillis out of Clever, Missouri. Row number 7 is going to be the 507 of Doug Testerman out of Quapaw, Oklahoma. And on his outside, Daryl Elio in the number 8. Green flag, we're ready to get it on. Everybody gets into turn number 1 just fine. Steve Muhlenberg out front just as always. Dustin Dennison on the bottom side, looking to take the lead away. Steve Muhlenberg going to be your leader here, lap number 1. Dustin Dennison in that 2nd spot. Garrett Thompson currently sitting in that 3rd spot. Jeff Ayers right behind him. Ronnie Maples rounding out your top 5. Pete Richardson and Kyle Thompson just outside your top 5 there. Watch out, Ayers and Richardson floating around that bottom side, looking to do some catching up here on lap number 2. Coming to lap number 3, Dennison going to be your leader here. Side by side as they head through 1 and 2. Dustin Dennison on the bottom in that pink and white number 5D machine. Muhlenberg on the top side. Dennison neck and neck with Muhlenberg as they head through 3 and 4. All the way back to 6, we're side by side by side. Muhlenberg and Dennison fighting for 1st. Ayers and Thompson fighting for 3rd. And Ronnie Maples and Pete Richardson still side by side for that 5th spot. Man, what a battle up front though. As we got Muhlenberg and Stephen Muhlenberg and Dustin Dennison, just 9/100ths of a second separating the two. Still side by side out front. Muhlenberg again on the top side, Dustin Dennison on the bottom side, using that lower line. Dennison with a good run down the front stretch here. Still not able to close the deal here. Jeff Ayers in that third spot all by his lonesome. Muhlenberg again fighting from that top side. Dennison leading lap number 6. Who's going to lead lap number 7 as they make their way? Caution is going to lead. Caution. Hate to see it when we got such a good race out front. Steve Muhlenberg and Dustin Dennison having a fight out for the ages here. Caution coming out for the number 6 of Corey Henson, spinning there in turn number 2. Steve Muhlenberg and Dustin Dennison fighting for the lead. Jeff Ayers in that third spot. Ronnie Maples and Garrett Thompson. Pete Richardson's going to be side by side with Kyle Thompson. Seven laps in the books of 15 here. Steve Muhlenberg, your leader. Dustin Dennison, Jeff Ayers, row number 2. Ronnie Maples, Garrett Thompson, row number 3. 8 laps to go when we get back to racing here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified A feature. Muhlenberg and Dennison look to continue this thing as we get back to green flag racing. We've got a parking lot there between 1 and 2, taking up some top competitors, including your 27 of Jeff Ayers, Ronnie Maples involved. My. Again, Jeff Ayers in the 27 machine, Ronnie Maples involved. Those are 4 and 5 respectively. Again, if you've got red ticket 6854, come up and see me in the announcer's booth. Red ticket. We got our winner there. Got some fireworks given to us. Yeah, big round of applause. Ticket number 6854. Again, a big thank you to Ozark Fiber, official sponsor of our Restart Zone. They're a fiber to home internet service based out of Missouri.
They're committed to providing highly reliable, market-leading fiber internet service at an affordable price. The roots are in rural Missouri, and they're committed to providing industry-leading internet service at an affordable rate. Ozark Fiber understands the importance of customer experience and prides itself on being an integral part of each community it serves. Dial 866-696-9275 to connect or visit with the website at ozarkfiber.com. All right, if you've lost your phone, come up to the announcer's booth and tell me what your screensaver is. Everybody check your pockets. If you're missing a phone, come up to the announcer's booth and let me know what your screensaver is. Thank you, good sir, for returning it. Again, we're 7 laps in the books of 15 here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Hour Midwest Modified A feature. A big thank you to Giggles and Grace. They understand that you are a loving and caring parent who wants nothing but the best for your child. Looks like we are going green flag racing here. Muhlenberg, your leader. Bring them around that Ozark Fiber restart film. Green flag, here we go. Muhlenberg, your leader, off into 1 and 2. Richardson up into that 3rd spot. Dustin Dennison still in 3rd. Caution coming out once again. Hashtag Midwest Mod Things. All lights are out. Hurry, Brett, you're going to be full speed by the time we get to green flag racing here. Muhlenberg, lights are out. We're ready to do it again. Muhlenberg out front here. 3 wide for the lead. Sundance Keeper gets a little wild. Muhlenberg, Dennison, Pete Richardson right there up at 3rd. Kyle Thompson to the bottom side of Richardson. Sundance Keeper right there with him. We're looking to go 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Steve Muhlenberg, Dustin Dennison continue their battle out front. Kyle Thompson on the bottom side of Richardson. That's going to be for the 3rd position. Richardson with the advantage on the top side. Thompson fast down the stretch. Dennison looking to the bottom side of Steve Muhlenberg. Muhlenberg switching up his line here, running the bottom. Going the top through 1 and 2. Dennison on the bottom side. Coming through 3 and 4 here on lap number 10. Coming to lap number 11. 11 laps in the books. Steve Muhlenberg, your leader, 1/10 of a second. The distance between the two. Pete Richardson fighting with Kyle Thompson for that 3rd spot. Thompson currently took it back as they go down the back stretch. Dennison out front over Muhlenberg right now. Dustin Dennison, your leader, on the bottom side over Muhlenberg. 0.2 of a second, the distance between the two. Ronnie Maples really high in the dirt there. Good lead for Dennison. We're 2 to go. Suspense builds. Dustin Dennison
ups his lead to half a second over Steve Muhlenberg in the number 33 machine. Kyle Thompson doing his best to fight off Richardson. White flag for your leader, the number 5D, Dustin Dennison. Steve Muhlenberg gonna throw everything at him as they come down the backstretch. Way high of an exit off of turn number 2. I don't know if he'll be doing anything. They spin in front of the leader. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the 5D of Dustin Dennison. Taking the win over the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg, P. Richardson. Kyle Thomas coming in that third spot. 64, Pete Richardson coming in fourth. And Sun Dancekeeper rounding out your top 5. Ladies and gentlemen, your last feature of the night is going to be the Legends. So remember to stick around. We'll open the gates here and bring out all the winners and let all y'all go down there and take some pictures with them. Starting on the pole here, the 00H of Case and Harris going to start on the pole here in your INEX Legends. A feature out of Bella Vista, Arkansas. On his outside is going to be Tanner Foster, your current points leader in the 1 machine. Kenny Foster is going to start inside row number 2 on his outside, the number 85 of Zerny Vest. Inside to row number 3, Dave Smith in the 38 machine out of Rogers, Arkansas on his outside. 00, Smoke Metcalf not able to make it out again. And Kaylee Smith in the 83 machine rounding out your field there. Lights are out. We'll be looking for that Ozark Fire restart zone. Case and Harris brings them around 3 and 4. Hiss that loud pedal. Here we go. Already a bumper car session as we go down the backstretch. Tanner Foster all over the back bumper of Case and Harris. Mike Foster in that third spot. Tanner Foster on the bottom side of Case and Harris as they head through. 1 and 2, they're side by side. Tanner Foster going to take the lead away from Case and Harris. Just 9/100ths of a second separated them last time by. This time it's going to be Tanner Foster, your leader here on lap number 2. Case and Harris moves back to that second spot. Kenny Foster third. Zerny Vest and Kaylee Smith are rounding out the field there. Three-tenths of a second the distance between Case and Harris and Tanner Foster last time by. We'll see if they can narrow that gap. Case and Harris falls back another 1/10 of a second behind Tanner Foster. Foster, your leader out there by 4/10 of a second that last time by. Very, very close to half a second over the Case and Harris machine. Tanner Foster, Case and Harris. Kenny Foster. Tanner Foster, your leader, halfway through your INX Legends A feature. Kason Harris again in that second spot. Kenny Foster. Kenny Foster in that third spot. Ernie Vest. Top 4. Kaylee Smith in your top 5. Kason Harris doing his best to reel in that one machine. Everybody running that low line through 1 and 2. Shortest way around the track, especially in these machines, makes sense. Kason Harris with a good run through 3 and 4. Narrowing the gap quite a bit in that 00 machine. '83 machine gets her back on track. We'll stay green flag racing. Kason Harris going to look to the outside this time. Another good run for that 00 machine. He knows time is running out. Two laps to go. Kason Harris looking good going down the backstretch. These guys going to be looking at one more time around, this time by one more time for Tanner Foster. Foster again to your point center. Harris going to make the move here between 1 and 2, really close to the tires there. This side by side, he stays at his back door. Foster shuts him down. Through 3 and 4, Harris going to throw the look at him as they come through the checkered flag. He gave it everything he had, but it was Tanner Foster taking home the win. Tanner Foster coming away with another one here at Monett Motor Speedway. Kason Harris coming in second. Kenny Foster, Ernie Vest, and Kaylee Smith. Good racing here from your INX Legends. All right, if you don't have any plans, stick around. We're going to be bringing all the winners to the front stretch, and you'll get to take some pictures with the cars here. Are you going to do a pole walk lap? That's always been my dream. Or are you just going to hang out up here? Tanner Foster getting win number 2 on the season here out of Spokane, Missouri in the 1 machine.